Yo, here are the top 5 best trade-ups that you can do in 2024 which will make you a lot of money. Starting with this very cheap trade-up in where you'll be using 10 StatShack Minimal Wear Evolution skins. So you can use any of these 4 skins which you can get for around 38 to 40 cents, and the average float needs to be less than 0.0875. Now the total cost of this trade-up will be less than $4, which is really nice, and for the outcomes you get an $8 profit with the M4A1, then a $2 profit with Glock, a break even with the P90, and only a teeny small loss with the rest of the outcomes. And as you can see over here, the profitability is over 135%, and for some tips for this trade-up, I highly recommend you guys to use buy orders. Just sell the skins that you get with bad floats, and it should be very straightforward. And the second tip I have is if you are having a hard time getting the floats for this trade-up, you can use some factory new skins instead. As an example, you can use 9 minimal wear and 1 factory new skin. It will make the trade-up slightly more expensive, but the only important thing is that you need to keep the average float to be below 0.0875, so do keep that in mind. So anyway, if you want free money, make sure to spam this out so you can get some free money like I did in here. Now before we move on to the next trade up, I'll be giving away an AK Neon Rider in this video, so if you want to enter, just check out the pinned comment down below. Second trade up, this will be another very cheap trade up. By the way, the trade ups will get more expensive as the video goes on, but anyway, this will be a mil-spec StatShack trade up in where we'll be using 6 StatShack field tested Kilowatt skins. Then we will also be using 4 StatShack minimal wear fracture skins to complete the trade up. And for the Kilowatt skins, you can use any of these 4 skins which you can get for around 53 to 56 cents each, and the average float needs to be less than 0.19. And for the minimal wear fracture skins, you can use any of these 3 skins which you can get for around 26 cents, and the average float needs to be less than 0.09. Now if you do it right, the average float will turn out to be less than 0.15. And for the outcomes, you have a 60% chance to get the Kilowatt skin, which will be a profit anywhere from $3 to $5, but we do have a 40% chance to get a fracture skin, which will be a $3 loss, but overall this will still be a very profitable trade up with a profitability of over 121%. Now for some additional notes for this trade up, the Kilowatt case is a very new case, so it is quite easy to get these floats, trust me. And for these Kilowatt skins, I recommend you guys to use buy orders, and for the fracture skins, I recommend you guys to just snipe them off the Steam market. And if you want to know how to find low float skins, make sure to check this video out after this video. But anyway, this trade up is easy money yet again. Now for the third trade up, we will be doing a restricted Horizon trade up in where we will be using 6 minimal wear Horizon skins and 4 factory new Dreams and Nightmare skins. So for the Horizon skins, you can use these 3 skins which you can get for around $1.47 each, and the average float needs to be less than 0.093. And for the Dreams and Nightmare skins, you can use any of these 2 skins, and the average float needs to be less than 0.035. Now if you do it right, the average float of the 10 skins will turn out to be less than 0.07. And for the outcomes, the best outcome will be the M4A1 Nightmare, which will be more than triple your money. Next, we have a 40% chance to get these 2 skins, which will be a break even. Then we also have a 40% chance to get any of these 3 skins, which will hurt the wallet a little bit. But anyway, again, this trade up is very profitable with a profitability of 120.63%, but I did get really unlucky here, so hopefully you guys get luckier on your attempts. Are you looking for low float skins for your trade ups? Well, I just found this low float skin for this Sprint Stream trade up easily on SkinsMonkey. So SkinsMonkey is a site where you can trade your skins safely and easily to get those nasty CS2 skins. And for you guys, SkinsMonkey and I are giving out a free $5 on your first trade if you put in my code also. They're also giving away a bunch of free skins, and using my code you can get a 35% bonus on your deposits. So make sure to check them out, link is in the description. Fourth trade up, I'll be showing you guys this trade up which has probably made me the most money in the past months. So this will be a restricted StatShack trade up for a factory new AK Ice Cold, and we'll be using 10 StatShack minimal wear Recall skins. You can use any of these 4 skins which you can get for around $2.25, and the average float of the 10 skins needs to be less than 0.0909. Now for the outcomes, you'll be getting a $30 profit with the AK Ice Cold, which is really nice. Then we do have a 1/3 chance to get the P250 Visions, which will be a break even. And lastly, we have a 1/3 chance to lose around $13, which will hurt a little bit. But overall, the positives of this trade up will heavily outweigh the negatives. As you can see, the profitability is over 123%, and I promise you guys this trade up will make you a lot of money. So make sure to try this one out. Now for the last and final trade up for this video, we'll be doing a Kilowatt trade up in where we'll be using 6 StatShack minimal wear Kilowatt skins and 4 StatShack factory Dreams and Nightmare skins. Now for the Kilowatt skins, you can use any of these 3 skins which you can get for around $8.40. Do note that this is a new case, so the prices will be changing a lot. but the average float of the 6 skins needs to be less than 0.093. And for the factory new Dreams and Nightmare skins, you can use any of these 2 skins, which you can get for around $2.90, and the average float needs to be less than 0.035. Now if you do it right, the average float of the 10 skins will turn out to be less than 0.07, and for the outcomes, you have a 20% chance to get the USP, which will be a $83 profit, then another 20% chance to get the M41, which will be a $73 profit, then the Zeus will give you a $40 profit, and lastly we have a 40% chance to get the Dreams and Nightmare skin, which will be around a $45 loss. But overall, this will still turn out to be a very profitable trade-up. As you can see over here, the profitability of this trade-up is over 132%, so you will be making a lot of money with this trade-up. So if you have the money to try this one out, make sure to do so you can make a ton of money like I just did in here. Now I just got a knife from $2 just by spamming out a ton of profitable CS2 trade-ups. So if you want to know how I did it, make sure to check out this video. And if the trade-ups in here are a bit too expensive for you, here are the top 5 best $1 no-risk trade-ups that you can do right now.